The farmer's magic seeds.
Rolling Hills, there lived a wise old farmer named Mr. Green and his three sons, Jack, Joe, and Jim. Mr. Green had worked hard all his life, tending to his fields and teaching his sons the value of hard work and honesty. But as he grew older, he wanted to give them one final lesson before passing on his farm to them. One day, Mr. Green called his sons to him and said, "I have a special task for each of you. Here are three magical seeds, one for each of you. Plant them in your fields and take good care of them. I will come back in a year to see what you have grown." Jack, Joe, and Jim eagerly took their seeds and went to their respective fields. Jack was the eldest and the most ambitious. He planted his seed in a large, well-fertilized field. He used the best soil, watered it diligently, and made sure no weeds grew near it. His field soon became lush and green with tall, strong plants. Joe, the middle son, was practical but less diligent. He planted his seed in a smaller plot of land. He took care of it for a while but then grew careless. He forgot to water it regularly and didn't pay much attention to the weeds that started to grow. Jim, the youngest, was the most carefree. He planted his seed in a rocky and neglected part of the field. He didn't do much to nurture the soil or the plant, thinking it wasn't very important. A year later, Mr. Green returned to see how his sons had fared. He first visited Jack's field. The plants were tall and healthy, with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Mr. Green praised,
"Well done, Jack. Your hard work and dedication have paid off."
Next, Mr. Green went to Joe's field. The plants were struggling, with many of them looking weak and withered. Mr. Green said,
"Your plants have not grown as well as they could have. You worked hard at first, but you became careless."
Finally, Mr. Green visited Jim's field. The plants were sparse and hardly growing. Mr. Green said gently,
"Jim, your field has not thrived. You didn't put in much effort, and it shows."
Mr. Green then gathered his sons and said,
"This year has taught us important lessons. Jack's field shows the rewards of diligence and care. Joe's field reminds us that success requires consistent effort and attention. And Jim's field teaches us that neglecting responsibilities leads to poor results. So I think my task is done. I feel Jack is the right one to look after my field after me."
From this story, we get to learn that hard work always pays off, sometimes in ways you never expected. Stay focused, stay determined, and remember that every effort you make is a step closer to your dreams.